Alright, so jungle matchup. This is a good matchup for me. I got Thunderlords because I want to one-shot him. I don't really care about the Thunderlords, I mean the Stormrunner's movement speed. Our team comp is pretty awkward. Rumble middle. Are we stacking? Alright, I guess we're stacking late. This is fun. I'm gonna mute the music. Thanks for the follow. Kill it Volk. Okay. So we don't have TP, so it's really hard for me to gank bottom. Middle lane is also pretty hard, doesn't really have good setup for me, so basically like my only real lane to go is top and farm otherwise. If the Kassadin somehow gets the push on the Rumble, I can look. Thanks for the dollar, dude. If the Kassadin somehow pushes in Rumble, which should never ever happen, then I can look, but other than that, the only lane I can really go to is top. So I'm going to actually start Rafters and look for top at level 2. Just because Rafters is the most EXP, and because I probably won't be ganking much, I want the max as possible as far as like root efficiency and EXP goes. And also it'll set me up for a really cheesy level 2 gank top. And the thing about Graves is that even though it's nice to be level 3 when you're ganking, level 2 you already have like all the tools you really need to succeed in a gank. So start Q because Raptors are AoE. Here's not in lane yet. Pretty weird. And they started my red buff. That's really troll. I'm gonna go find Rek'Sai in his jungle then, because he should still be here. Okay, force him away. I'm fine trading flashes here because it gets him away from the blue buff. And I just smite it. I can take this too because my lanes have priority. So I can just take it for free, they won't collapse on me. Rek'Sai is too low to fight me. I'm warded out, but I don't really care because there's no threat on me. So yeah. That's what that guy gets for cheesing me. Rek'Sai doesn't get super low, but on Smiteless Red into Smiteless Blue, she does get low. So I identified that and just went and counter jungled her. So I'm gonna run straight to my blue because there's a small chance he recalled and ran straight to my bot side jungle. But even taking those 2 camps, I still have the time to make it if he ran straight over. So I'm just gonna check real quick. If he's there, I just force him away again. And if he's not, then I just farm out my bot side and I have a huge lead because I took more camps than him. Okay, that's gone. Okay, I guess I just did my bot lane take that plant? I'm not sure why that's not there. That's why I ordered over, I was a bit afraid. Bot lane is getting ganked by TP and Rek'Sai's there. I can't do anything about that, so I'm just gonna finish off this. If it was only Kassadin, I could have walked down, but as soon as Rek'Sai showed too, I knew I had no chance of saving them. Big wave, so I'm gonna go catch that. They're dead. It's a slow walk back to the lane, so they'll miss a lot of that. I can just catch it and get a big lead. Okay. I'll grab the wolves before I reset because I want to walk top side after I recall here. Because once again, top lane is my lane to gank. Pull it with the smoke screen here because I have blue buff, so I don't need to worry about that. Worry about using mana. I'll save my smite here because I'm going back anyway, and this dies pretty fast because it's first spawn of wolves. I didn't do them on my initial clear because I started Rafters, went to red, it wasn't there, I went to his, so I went to his jungle. So bot lane is gankable now because Kassadin TP'd, and only Fiora can TP to match, but since their bot lane has like no summoners, we'd probably kill them like before they have a realistic chance to TP. But I still want to go top here because he's pushed and Darius is double movement summoners, so we can just run him down the lane really easily. I'm gonna do my Raptors first though, because it's second spawn Raptors, so it's a ton of EXP for me. Gank middle, he's fine. Had to flash though. Rek'Sai is looking for me. Okay, he warded me out. I was standing still, so he couldn't see me. But he warded me out, so he just saw me with that anyway. So it's likely he's going for the river scuttle, and I have a level on him, so I'm gonna look for him here. And he just got it. That sucks. Okay. Backing up here. Can't really go for that gank with can't really go for the gank at that angle with Rek'Sai that close to me and Fiora already collapsing. Just gonna walk around from here. Tribush is likely not warded. Unfortunately, Darius just hit 6, so the Fiora is gonna play passive now. So I'm just gonna get my golems. If they were both level 5, the Fiora probably would have kept playing upwards, but because Darius hit 6, she has to back up now. There's a decent chance Darius is gonna get ganked here. So after these Krugs, I'm gonna walk into the top lane before recalling, because I want to be able to defend him from a counter gank. We win hard 2v2. Darius has double movement summoners, and I'll have a level lead on Rek'Sai. Wow, unfortunately I'm not level 6 yet because of how little EXP first spawn of Krugs gives. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, good damage there. He's still got enough for ultimate, but we can't really dive him properly. I'm kind of just gonna wait here for a little bit, see if Rek'Sai comes, get an easy counter gank off. Okay. I'll just wait for Darius to initiate the gank. I get level 6 off a few minions too, so. Okay. Okay, so we can't kill the turret because Fiora has TP, and I don't have red buff, so I'm just gonna catch my red buff and then recall. Or potentially look for middle. We probably won't kill him, but at least we can force him out of the lane, because Rumble's under a lot of pressure right now. Okay. I'm gonna save some mana here for the gank, and just pop my pots and tank this thing, because I want the mana for the gank, and like I can just heal with these pots. I don't really need to waste spells and mana. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't even get an assist. That's really troll. So the reason I didn't get an assist is because my smoke screen hit him when he had the whatchamacallit, the Q shield. Just bursting this, taking it away from him. 27 CS. I haven't really been tracking CS properly, so I'm not 100% sure what he's done. But oh wow, he actually did take my wolves. I was about to say, I don't think it's likely he took my wolves and my grump, but he did. The reason I didn't think it was likely is because I didn't think I'd still have a level lead on him if he took both, but I still do. So that just goes to show how much I outpassed him early, and how much he actually lost, even though he took my red buff at level 1. Okay. So the third spawn of Raptors is up, so that's going to be a huge wealth of experience once I get over to there. I'm going to catch my blue buff first and look quickly for a bot gank, because their summoners will be down for a little longer. Could kill top lane. Snowballing a bit now with the advantage I got him. And I can look for bot lane here because I don't think Cassian's in a good position to TP, and top lane doesn't have TP anymore. And like I said earlier, their summoners there's a possibility they're still down for a little longer. I think they're up now though. Bot lane is pushing in though. I'm just gonna walk towards middle and try to defend the Rumble. I don't think I'll make it in time to save him. Maybe I can clean up something. Okay. That's not bad. Ended up being a 2-for-1. I should have backed up and not gotten hit by the Rek'Sai knockup. I had to end up flashing because I got hit by the Rek'Sai knockup. I should have just comboed immediately into ultimate, and I wouldn't have had to flash. And I potentially could have killed Cassian too. I lost so much HP because I was CC'd, and Rek'Sai got most of her cooldowns off on me. Okay, so I'm gonna reset here because I still don't have boots, and I'm really slow without them. So Pick these up, pick that up, sell this because I don't need it anymore, buy a ruby crystal. I'm gonna be rushing Black Cleaver this game because I want the HP and the tankiness. I don't really like the Bork build per se. I've played it a lot. I just don't really like how squishy it makes you. If anything, I prefer Cleaver into Bork, but that's just me. So I really need to use my wards. I've been sitting on this pink ward for a while, and I've been sitting on double trinket wards for a while. I really need to get into the jungle and place them down, especially because I have so much control over Rek'Sai, and it seems like both of my solo lanes are at least winning, or like top in the sense of top, he's winning for sure, and middle is just in a decent spot. So he sees me here. Just gonna kill the ward and back up. Put some pressure on him because I don't see where Cassian is either, so it's pretty scary. You take a look at this. Rek'Sai, whole top jungle's gone. Oh fuck. Okay. Whoa. I honestly think I'm okay. I just need to meet up with Rumble here. Yep. I do a lot of damage, so I'm not really afraid of the Kassadin. My ultimate was pretty bad. I think I could have hit Fiora with it and potentially killed her. But I kind of used it on... I used it on Rek'Sai because I wanted to guarantee we at least got the Rek'Sai kill. Because if Rek'Sai lives there, the situation's really bad. Okay, I'm gonna grab the honey fruit here. If Fiora stays for another wave, I can just solo her myself. She doesn't know I'm coming up as well. My Red Smite's coming up, but she has no ultimate. I don't think I can kill her from this position, but... yeah, I don't have Red Smite up. If I had Red Smite up, I could have killed her. But it's fine to do this, because if she doesn't push this wave, Darius has the opportunity to freeze it now. If he wishes to. So, since I got both honey fruits, I don't need to reset. Looks like they're on dragon. I don't really care too much about it. It's kind of bad to give it to them for free, because I don't have, I know all of Rek'Sai's top camps are down, so I can't respond to that, but we can just get first blood turret top if Darius doesn't get on himself right here. It's already really low. That's why I'm playing around top side so much. I really want to secure the first blood turret at the moment. It's also just my easiest lane to gank. Okay, good play bottom lane. Okay, they're surviving. Darius gets the first blood turret. They're fighting. I'm gonna walk long. Oh shit. I can cut through the wall here. Oh, I got slowed by the parry. I think he's gone. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Here, flash. I can go for this play for free because all of them are seen bottom side. So now I'm just gonna take all of Rek'Sai's camps, and this guy's like super fucked. Where's my pink at? I can move it up here to be more aggressive. I only placed it there because I wanted to see if I was visible crossing over to look for the dive. Because the reason I wanted that ward is because if they saw me if I knew he saw me, I wasn't gonna go for the dive because it'd be extremely telegraphed if I dashed over this wall that I'm looking to dive him, and when that happens, Rek'Sai just comes and counters, and the only way the Rek'Sai gets back into the game at this moment is if I let myself get counter ganked. So by having by putting the control word in that bush and knowing whether I was spotted or not, I knew what decision to make off of that situation. Okay, so just go farm out my bot side here. Rek'Sai might go into my top side, but the only thing he'll find is my Krugs, and it's really sketchy for him to do the Krugs. Darius even checks them for me, which is nice. So, no need to give up the blue buff because it's Rumble. I'm gonna go catch this big mid wave first before I farm out the rest of my jungle, because the wave will... well, Nami's holding the wave, but I don't want to make him hold it too long. And if no one was holding it, obviously the wave was going to be gone, whereas my camps will be there. There's no way Rek'Sai can counter jungle me at this point, so my camps are safe. I don't need to rush to get them. So I'm going to pull both of these at the same time. Okay, just a little more efficient. So I'm really close to level 11, so I'd like to get that before I before I look for a gank, just because it's a pretty nice boost to my ultimate. And there it is. So you look at the damage increase; it's quite significant. I cleared my pink ward top, so I'm just gonna go put one right here. There's Rek'Sai. Okay. And then start autoing these because Cassin's down here. I don't want to get caught by him. So I'm gonna start doing these. Just smite it and back up here, and then go back over now. Ah. Looks like he was typing or something. He should be dead here. Goodbye. And just kill Cassin now. Give me the assist. Nice. And we can push bottom now. There's 3 people on the map. 1, 2, 3. They're all accounted for. The other 2 are dead. So if we push bottom lane, no one's gonna make it to stop the wave. Someone needs to stop middle. Probably Rumble. Just gonna use my wards. Proxy the wave here. There's no one who can kill me. Fiora is the only one who could punish me for doing this, and he was top. So let's kill this turret with my red buff and my bot lane. Pretty free. Oh. So I can go take his jungle once again here. I don't have that much pressure. Like I could potentially get caught here. It's not even up. But it's a pretty low chance. I'm quite tanky at the moment. Due to how much gold I've spent on like Tabi and like HP, and also the fact that I'm level 11, which is like really high for this stage of the game. I'm matching my solo lanes. I might be up in like total EXP, even. Not sure on that, but level 11 for jungler at this stage of the game is pretty high. Like their solo lanes are just hitting 11. Cassin just hit 11. Their jungler is not even 10 yet. He'll probably be 10 by the next time I see him, but there's no guarantee on that. I took a lot of his camps. So I finished Cleaver there, and I sold the dragon just because it was free. I could do it right before I recall. And it gets it off the map, so we can just focus on Rift Herald. And if we go do Rift Herald, they can't trade the dragon at all. They just have no winning play. Normally soloing dragon's really bad because it's really slow and you lose a lot of EXP for it. Where you could have spent, you lose a lot of EXP if you have camps up and you choose a solo dragon instead, because dragon gives like just shit for EXP. But in this case where I'm already so ahead and I do it pretty fast and we have so much control, it wasn't that bad a play. I'm gonna walk over to meet Darius here. He might be dead regardless. Nope. Ended up saving him. Okay. Shove this lane up, because Cassidon can't lane against me. And pressure the turret, because there's 3 of them middle right now. Cassidon went middle, so I'm going to backping them. Didn't mean to press recall there. Backpinging them because we're making a play on Herald and top lane, and they have 4 people committed to the middle lane, so as long as we don't make a play there, then we get both these for free. And that's really good for us. So I'm taking this because I'm free to go to whatever lane. Lane phase is over, so like technically like anyone could have taken it because they're all free to go to any lane, but I have the most mobility around the map, so I'm taking it. So I grab this before I reset because I do them really fast. Normally I don't like doing Krugs, but I had a smite up and I have a lot of AD, so it's not too bad. So next item here. I don't really feel threatened by anything. I'll just go Death Dance here. And roll with that. Because I don't want to die at all. Give up my shutdown, and I'm gonna be basically unkillable with Death Dance. So if I get Death Dance second right now after Cleaver and I can't die, then I can build like it basically makes it to the point where I can't die unless I go like full retard. And then with that I can build like PD or like Bork or whatever damage item I want after that, once I'm like basically unkillable. Okay, he's faster than I thought. Okay, no need to waste my ultimate there. Okay, I'm pop herald here because we've got a lot of people middle and a lot of their guys can't show up to defend this. Not the greatest use, but in solo queue you kind of take what you can get. So the big thing with this build is that I don't have attack speed yet, so in a longer fight I don't do that much damage. But once again, I'm playing for the survivability, that's why I'm going Death Stance here. So I need to get out here. Looks like I'm dead here. A lot of flashes for me. Just auto-attacking a bit here. Ah, that's my bad. I used my dash too early. Our team will win this fight though, because I kited for a long time and absorbed a lot of cooldowns. No. So yeah, that was actually my fault. The Nami hit a really good bubble that actually kept me alive a lot longer than I had any business being alive. But I just mentally in my head, I wasn't registering the fact that once the Rek'Sai ultimates, I need to pause for a second and then dash away, and then I'd be safe. Because that ultimate misses on basically every dash if you time it properly. Every dash or flash if you time it properly. I just didn't time it properly because I was still just like spamming my cooldowns and kiting away. It hadn't registered in my head that I should hold on to my dash for Rek'Sai ultimate, and he ended up killing me with it. I might have died regardless to the Kassadin, but I would have given myself a chance to live at least had I just dashed the Rek'Sai ultimate. Okay, so I'm really close to Death Stance. I'm actually just gonna try to farm a few things on the map to get to it before I reset, because it's such a big spike. You don't get, like, obviously, like, the passive is the main reason I want the item, and I don't get any of that until I actually finish the item itself. So just resetting here for it real quick. Kind of a greedy reset because my team is going to be on the map for a bit without me there, and Dragon's coming up, but it's such a big spike for me. Like I said earlier, essentially should make me pretty much unkillable in these fights, that I think it's worth to reset for it, even though it is a bit greedy. Okay. So, walking to the dragon here with my team, just clean it up because it's free, we got all this map control, kind of ping him to back up because we're making a play on the other side of the map. He might be dead. Yeah, he's dead. We can't really do anything about it, aside from what we were doing already. So the reason that's a really bad play from them is because we were going to get this dragon regardless of them showing up. They didn't want to fight us, they couldn't fight us, so it's just a bad play overall. Yikes, they could be on the Baron. It's just a bad play overall because there's no reason for him to be there. If he's not there, they don't get anything off of us doing dragon, but instead we give them a kill for free. It's really not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. It's just one kill. It wasn't even a shutdown, but it's just unnecessary. It's my fault for not backing him earlier when he didn't realize the situation, but I did. I should have alerted him to what was going on. Just gotta pick up my red buff here before I get my Krugs. I actually should have saved my smite for the Krugs because the Krugs are way slower without smite than the Rafters are, and I want to hold at least one smite at this point in the game. Ideally two, so I can have one to fight and one for Baron if we win a fight. But one is like acceptable. Okay. Just gonna play with my team here. Nice. Oh, Kassadin fucked up. Oh, battle. Yikes. That's my fault. We can go Baron off this. My angle on the ultimate was really rushed there, and I missed it. Would have been a kill on Kassadin, and that would have been really big for us too, because he might be able to TP back here and try to stop us on the Baron. It's not warded, so me not having smite isn't too bad. We also have a mountain. Okay, that's good for us. I didn't have smite, so it's a little scary, but I think we could have. if there's anything on the board when I pinked it, then I wouldn't have called for the Baron, but because I knew they didn't have any vision and they didn't have anyone who could really walk into the area to get vision fast, I thought it was pretty safe to do it even without my smite. So we're waiting for Lucian, so I'm just gonna grab their Gromp real quick, keep my EXP and gold topped off. I think Darius got hooked. Just getting a free kill here. I just hit the turret here with my red buff. I backpinged them because like we shouldn't be fighting, but Cassian was bottom and we're so ahead that it ended up not mattering. We shouldn't have been fighting because me and Lucian were both not there, but it's like we're so ahead to the point that it doesn't matter that much. Okay, so just hitting the turrets here, saving my dash until they engage. He's dead. Okay, yeah, I'm really tanky with the Death Dance. I get to do whatever I want, really. Even going to the fountain, XD. And yeah, that's good. Alright. So, that's about it. Pretty simple game. The Rek'Sai tried to cheese me at the red buff by taking at level 1, but I ended up fucking him really hard because I know exactly what play to make in response to that, and he never really recovered. I didn't make, I made sure I didn't go for any greedy plays, in the side lanes. I mean, not the side lanes, in the bot lane, against double TP. I waited until, TPs were down before I ever even looked bottom. And top lane was the most snowbally lane and the best lane to gank just because he's got set up for me, he's got double mobility summoners, and if I go to any other lane, there's a high chance that I just get countered on by TP. So I just played around top side. Once I got first blood turret, I went to other lanes and pushed the leads there. But pretty simple game overall. The Rek'Sai really wasn't ever a factor just because of the fact that he went for that cheese play and I just countered him. Based on what my lanes were giving me, and yeah, this matchup is also pretty easy for Graves. Before on old Rek'Sai is really easy, and I'd imagine not much has changed. He's just really he's even squishier now because pretty much every Rek'Sai just does warrior now, which I think is what you should do. But it makes the matchup even easier for Graves, especially if you still do Thunderlords like I do, because you can just one shot the Rek'Sai and counter ganks or ganks like I did this game. Okay. So, reading chat now. Back after playing another game, you played Jarvan and actually won. Good shit. Make it look so easy? I hope so. I have a lot of Graves games, and this is a Smurf account. Do I think PD is good on Graves? It's good situationally. I don't think it's good every game. It probably would have been my next item or my last item this game. Actually, I don't know. PD is a bit overrated on Graves, but it's not a bad item. Told there'd be boobs here. You were told wrong. Some guy named Fire God 69 told me to get a free BJ here. You're all trolls. Not showing cleavage and blue hair. No, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Friend of mine, D5 hardstuck, plays really good D2 level. He's hardstuck, frustrating, begins to tilt. Most of his gains any jungler straight up camping him while his jungler sucks. Any suggestions where you can do when he's getting camped? Play in a way where you can't get ganked by the jungler. The mid lane coaching I did yesterday at the very start of the VOD talks a lot about it, and it doesn't matter what the level you are. If you're a tilter, you could be the best player in the world, but if you tilt every single game and you're not playing your best because of it, then you're not the best player in the world. Or well, maybe you might be. That's a bad example, but I think you get the gist of the point. Bork is good on Graves now. It's good situationally. I know a lot of people prefer it as a rush now. I just don't like it as a rush after trying it 5 to 10 games. I prefer the tankiness from Cleaver and the movement speed over Bork, but most people do Bork now because it makes your self peel better, gives you earlier attack speed, gives you lifesteal. It's just a really pretty well-rounded item on Graves. The only thing it's really missing is health, but that's enough for me to not really like to build it. Hardstuck D5, Hardstuck Ward 5. Missed the old Graves. Old Graves was fun. I like new Graves too, though. Something about yeah, I just shot me all game. Yeah, I mean you were the easiest lane to gank, man, or the best lane to gank. Not stream sniping. You rose my viewers from 16 to 29. Thanks, man. TLD versus SRS on Graves. Situational, usually TLD. I do TLD in I do TLD against junglers who play aggressive early, so Elise, um, Lee Sin, Rek'Sai, um, and any other like off-meta jungler who builds like a damage item first and doesn't really typically go very tanky. Because like if you take Storm Raider Surge and Kha'Zix is one of them too. If you take like Storm Raider Surge and stuff for those champions and they take Thunderlords, if you fight in the river, you will lose like more often than not now. And Graves, if you can't match, if you can't fight early game junglers, then I feel like you're pretty worthless because Graves' ganks aren't great. He's a more farm heavy jungler. So if you can't even win in counter ganks or 1v1s in the river, then you can't really, I feel like you're just kind of useless. You're just a farm jungler who needs 3-4 items to scale, and if you're doing that in solo queue, then you're not going to win a lot of your games. Which is why I ran Thunderlords this game and why I usually prefer Thunderlords over Storm Raider Surge. Storm Raider Surge isn't bad. Like the queue before this, I was about to take it against Nunu because Thunderlords is worthless against Nunu, and Storm Raiders also scales better. But this game, because it's a Rek'Sai, I envisioned we'd be fighting a lot early. Then I took because of that, I took Thunderlords. Acadian said I should have gotten it second.